All right, welcome back to the Tul World podcast. I'm your host, David Ju, and I'm here with Master Ju.
How's it going there, Mr. Ju?
It's going okay.
Another brilliant, bright day. What do they say in England? They say some, like...
Good day?
Cheers.
No. Cheers? No, that's
brilliant. Is how we
No,
say
that
it.
doesn't... Is that right? Brilliant?
That's brilliant. Sometimes I hear that, sometimes.
Right.
Our English friends.
Yeah.
Take out, to go.
What do they say? Takeout?
No, takeaway.
Oh, takeaway. Oh, yeah, takeaway. Yeah, that's weird.
Takeaway. That's weird for us.
Yeah.
What's the takeaway? Take that away.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's on the topic today there, Mr. Ju?
We are going to talk about turning kick.
Turning kick.
Roundhouse kick. Side turning kick.
Roundhouse
kick.
Where's the house?
So the real
Do you
question
live in a
is-
roundhouse?
Yeah, it's
Or
a
is it
circle.
square?
The kids love that joke, don't they?
They just kind of look at you like, what the heck?
Now they're laughing.
Did I say that one time?
You did say that. You said that yesterday.
Oh, did I? I don't remember.
You said, or a roundhouse. Where's the house? And I think some of the kids chuckled.
Chuckled.
Anyways, so do you have the toes up or toes down? Or maybe we should talk about what are the attacking tools first, right? We have ball of the foot or top of the foot / instep.
You also got the toes.
You could do toes if you're
With
wearing some cowboy
hard shoes.
boots. Yeah.
Or hard
Shoes,
right.
sneakers, something strong.
But barefoot, instep, ball of the foot, right?
Yeah.
I think those are the basics.
Yeah.
And so why do we use one tool versus another? Should you break with your instep? Has anyone done that? The answer is yes, right? And it kind of depends. I don't remember what tournament it was. It could have been a U.S. national or it could have been a Pan American. I don't recall. Anyway, I remember having to do the turning kick. It was not successful. But I saw this guy break 10 boards with his instep. And I was like, wow, did I just see that correctly? His instep? Because if you ever kick with the instep and you try to break boards,
Yeah. It hurts. Yeah.
That's because it's not conditioned. We don't
Yeah.
condition it really. We don't, I mean, I guess some people do, I'm not sure. But in the ITF, I think we kick with the ball of the foot. And they'll go up to him. I says, oh, you kicked with the instep. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I said to him, I said, yeah. And why? I mean, how is that possible? And he showed me, he flexed his foot. And when he pointed his foot, the top of his foot formed like a knuckle. I was like, oh, okay. And so he just conditioned it. So he was able to do that.
Did his other foot do that too? Or is it just because he hit that one foot so much?
I don't recall. I just remember his
That one.
right foot.
Right.
Anyway, maybe he's watching.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe not, I don't know.
Well, so you have the two attacking tools, right? So now, does the kick go more at a diagonal or does it come straight in, right? So if you go at a diagonal, kind of coming up, you can only really kick with the top of the foot. But if I have it going horizontal, where it's coming around big arc, I can do either the top or the ball of the foot.
Right.
So which one is correct?
Well, I don't know if we're going to call it correct or not correct. We're always kind of wishy-washy in that way.
Yeah.
Correct or incorrect? Well, in the WT, I think you see a lot of that kind of, what do you call that? Chuck kick?
No, that's a different kick.
That's a different kick?
No. The cut kick is more
Cut
like
kick.
a side piercing kick. That's the roundhouse kick is just roundhouse, yeah.
But it's actually different than our turning kick.
Right. But we still do it at a diagonal too, particularly for like sparring.
Yeah. Should you score that? Or is it, do we have a kick like that? In the encyclopedia, I don't think we do.
Right.
The kick has to go straight in, right? And so when you think about that, I mean, if I want to destroy the internal part, let's say your heart, the foot has to come straight in towards the tool, right? The target. And if the toes were up, your big toe would probably hit the target before the ball of the foot. And you
Right.
really want to hit with the ball of the foot, so the toes have to be down. So that's really the answer why the toes should be up or down is because you want to hit with the ball of the foot. Now that may not be true. You could still hit with the ball of the foot, but that depends on the target. If you think about like breaking boards. Do I have more power if I kick kind of an upward motion or straight across? Well, if your board holder is just straight up and down, obviously a kick that's going to come up is going to push the boards out of the space, so you can't break it. It has to go straight in. But what if you take those boards and you tilt it and you did it that angle? Then it probably would break.
Right.
Right? So it's really the target area. If you talk about sparring, it's just about a point. So whether the kick is going upward or straight in, if it hit the body, then I would say that is a point. The question I would have is whether umpires are thinking, that was not a correct turning kick on the target, so I don't score that. Does that make sense?
Right.
But if you had a system that just scored touching the body, like in the WT, it wouldn't matter if it's going upward or inward, it just got touched.
Right.
And so that would score a point. If I was talking about self-defense, which one would have more damage? Well, a kick that's kind of coming up and hit your rib would be, and it's going pretty hard, it's still going to maybe break a rib or it's still going to cause some damage, right? A turning kick that comes in, though, is definitely more, in my opinion, more lethal.
Yeah.
And you do find that, like, get someone with, let's say, a chest guard or something and say, okay, turning kick with the top of the foot. And you'll find that the energy is just distributed throughout the foot and the leg. So it's distributed across the body. It may still knock your wind out, it may still kind of hurt. But then when you do the turning kick with the ball of the foot, almost everyone says, oh, that was definitely more concentrated, more focused, right? And so in that way, it is probably more, well, it's just more concentrated. It can cause more damage in that way. In order to do that, again, you got to kick with the ball of the foot, and yes, the toes have to be basically lower than the heel so that they hit with the ball of the foot. Was that too much?
No, I agree with that.
Nothing else to say about that?
Well, would you ever do it? Would you ever do the roundhouse? Oh, sorry.
Roundhouse.
I'm stuck in that mode. Would you ever do
Why
the
did
side
you
turning
even
kick?
get roundhouse?
Do you
We
ever-
never even say
I
that
know we
class.
don't even say that. Would you ever do?
Did I see it on your video?
I tried to.
Expand.
No, not expand. Limit the amount of comments on that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, what? You guys
Like,
are so...
What are you calling that?
What
are you
is that?
calling that?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I know, so I'm, yeah.
Why is your name even David? Oh my gosh, it could be something else.
I know. Well, anyways.
So
anything-
you were saying about...
Well, I don't know. Would you ever do that kick in self-defense? I mean, you have to really condition that kick a lot. You see, it's different when you do like sparring, when you have padding.
Right.
But when you throw that kick fast and you hit someone's elbow, it's not going to feel too good.
No, that's true. But I think that also is it's conditioning, and there's a lot of martial art, not just WT, but I would say Muay Thai, kicking the thigh.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely. There's nothing wrong that Taekwondo doesn't mean that Taekwondo doesn't do it. It's just that in sparring, that's against the rules.
Right.
So you can't do that. So you don't see that. When it comes to self-defense, whatever works, that's all that counts.
Yeah.
That's my idea. Whether if I'm the last one standing, that's what counted. It doesn't matter how I did it. But obviously, training methods or training systems, you are going to perform techniques in certain ways. And yeah, I don't know if I would say yes or no to that one.
Right.
I think we do. In sparring anyway, I think you see that instep, toes kind of up. Because, well, actually, if you think about the kick itself, when it gets to a certain point, you can't get that toes lower than the heel.
Yeah.
Because it's so high. But the question here for me would be, why are you kicking way up there when there's really not a target?
Right.
Your person is a person about your size.
Right,
Right.
right. Well, let us know your thoughts on side turning kick, toes up, toes down, coming at a diagonal. Make sure to follow our newsletter below so you guys can stay up to date with everything going on at Tul
Newsletter?
World. Yeah, newsletter? Oh. And don't forget to be safe.
Keep training.
We'll see you guys next time.
Take one.